The Arromanches was a French Navy aircraft carrier that served from 1946 to 1974. Originally, she was the Royal Navy's HMS Colossus, the nameship of the Colossus class of light carriers. Although commissioned in 1944, she didn't see combat in World War II. Instead, she served with the British Pacific Fleet in 1945-46, mainly as an aircraft transport and repatriation vessel. Designed and built for wartime needs, these British light fleet carriers turned out to be remarkably spacious and economical for peacetime service. They were also quite adaptable to modernization and proved to be surprisingly durable ships. These qualities are best seen in the examples acquired by foreign navies, which invariably served much longer than their Royal Navy counterparts, as the British ones were replaced by newer classes. A perfect example is the Colossus herself. She was loaned to France in 1946 and purchased outright 5 years later. The Colossus class was born from the Royal Navy's urgent wartime need for more carriers, built as cheaply and quickly as possible. They followed mercantile construction standards, meaning they had no armor, no heavy anti-aircraft guns, and a modest top speed of 25 knots. With the French aircraft industry still rebuilding after the war, the former Colossus, now renamed Arromanches, operated with American-built aircraft from World War II. She deployed these in the Far East and during the Suez Crisis in 1956. By that time, France had finally laid down the first of 2 new carriers. However, since those would take 6 years to build, it made sense to modernize the Arromanches, which underwent a major refit between 1957 and 1958. We're with HMS Colossus, a premium addition to the Tier 8 British aircraft carriers. Let's take a look at the overall performance of this ship, which has an interesting history in Blitz. There are 2 camouflages with excellent features and appearance. The historical one is beautiful, and the unique one is fun. The ship has a bomb and torpedo squad, and it also has carpet bombing capabilities. I chose the capacity increase in my setup, but a fighter boost wouldn't be a bad thing. The ship has a single powerful fighter. I chose this feature to reduce my aircraft loss while playing. You can choose whichever you prefer based on your playstyle. I didn't choose the Citadel damage boost because there are no AP bombs like HMS Eagle, but HE Citadels do get hit. Even though I didn't get fighter boosting in the equipment, I boosted it a little more with this commander's skill. William Tennant seemed like the ideal choice for this ship to me. If you have different opinions, please write them down. Let's compare it to the Tech Tree Implacable and the Premium Indomitable. Although Colossus and Implacable have little different dynamics, they generally give off the vibe of British aircraft carriers, floods and fires. The Indomitable is perhaps the easiest aircraft carrier to play and blitz with on click bomber skills. It has fast, twin-engine aircraft and a strong fighter squad. But Sanzang fighters are capable of dealing with Indomitable. While the Colossus isn't bad in this regard, it only has a single fighter squad, and Indomitable is a ship you can easily get bored with. Colossus behaves like Audacious in Tier 8. Fires and floods are everywhere, and a decent hangar of planes. She has the qualities and power to function in the chaotic environment of Tier 8. Powerful aircraft. CV main's gonna love it for sure. Few parts from various games and an ordinary full gameplay to present support to my team by spotting enemy and help when they are in danger. See you next time.
For the Imperium! May the Emperor smile upon us! spotted on the horizon. Immediately! Warn the heretic! Enemy force detected. You have my gratitude. Affirmative. All stations provide fire support.